只个也学我走的你，就得难打中的我扎手，你人在你长得个头子的你相同扎了相色路。如卡的浪尖娘把的了用我见的这位中子分，满个大人头发俺送进前不一起把那相子路。那是究竟苦路过在地差的，将这了钱不单，咱就中的光把年眼的头能看着了相册路。得等不到不讲等的，再不吃烂多长多把油，给人头啊跟着学把用的心眼，就在东从不了胸。这些把这个真着当口当给自在当心看当，这件三桥总不见着哇，听着可那到送着哇兄。那都今啊说话大本头，到手刚那你不啥小事，你当恩朋他做小娃，当驱动真心别软在读书。去头街小鸡人生长，眼睛没得的这不娘吧，随便浪不得我这不个小鸡进入去拉香茶了。这刚你做我就打嘛在三千的啦，刚把灯泡你，俺能接单的那就接上的真气把就拉香茶了。不该的那拉也有你，像那家里看的眼睛能色修，能不能有擦的头发当讲的那也拉拉相擦了。一看的妈妈姐姐，这个小鸡长得要那肉真在，谁心里是三次看的也是送长美的个拉相车了。这个也学我走的你，就得难打中的我扎手，你人在你长得个头子的你相同扎了相色路。如卡的浪尖娘把的了用我见的这位中子分，满个大人头发俺送进前不一起把那相色路。那是究竟苦路过在地差的，将这了钱不单，咱就中的光把年眼的头能看着了相册路。得 den bờ tao bố chăm den đến dễ bớt chân lan đó trong tôi ba ye kêu em đó à cần cho số ba yon để xin nhớ chuyện dễ tông trong ba ra show She pa che ge chen da tang ko tong ke chi che tang xin kan tang che chen chen cho zong bo chen da wa ten de ko ma dao song je wa ra shu la tu jing a so wa ta pen tu dao so ko na ne pa sa xiao se ne dang en pong ta zhe xiao wa dang qu dong zhen xin pi ran zhe de su khi tu je xiao chi ri sen chang yan ji ma ta da je pong yang ba se bia lang bo ta wo je bo ge xiao ji jian wo qi la xiang ca lo se gong ni zuo wo jiu da ma zhe sa qian de la gong ba deng po ni nan nan ji den de nan qiu ji song de zhen qi ba jiu la xiang ca lo Bồ Gà đàn la ya ya ni xiang na gia lu ka ta yam ja lom se xiu nam ban he ya cha de ta wa ta chang den la ya la la xiang cha lo con ta mama ji ji che de xiao ji zhong de ya ne ru zhen zhe se xin he se san zhe ka de yi se song chang me de ge la xiang zhe lo这个也学我走的你，觉得难打仗的我扎死，你人在你长得个头子的你想东扎了想死了。个的浪尖枪把的了用我见的这个种子分，满个的人头发俺送进前不一心把那想走了。那是究竟苦路过在地产的，将这了钱不单，咱就中的光把年眼的头能看着了相册路。得等不到不讲等的，这不成烂到长都把有，给人着啊，跟着学把用的心眼，就这东从不了修。这些把这个真着当口当给起，再当心看当，这件三桥总不见着哇，听着可嘛到送就哇修。来的今啊，说话大本头到手高那，你不上小事，你当恩朋的做小啊，当驱动真心别软在读书。 一头接小鸡人生长，眼睛么得的这不娘吧，谁家浪不得我这不个小鸡家我去拉香车喽。最刚你做我就打嘛在三千的啦，刚把灯泡你，俺能接单的那叫地上的真开把就拉香车喽。不该带那拉呀有你，像那家里看的养家弄色修，能把那呀擦的头发当讲的那呀拉拉香车喽。一光的妈妈姐姐，吃的小鸡长的羊奶肉真在，谁心里是三座开的一是送长美的个拉香车喽。这个月小我走的你，就在那大庄的我扎手，你人在你长的个头在这里相同扎了相车喽。路卡的浪尖娘把的了用我见的这个种子盆，满个大热头发俺送进千百一心把那香车喽。我那是九斤苦路过在地擦的就。
Yeah. Yeah, Anna katta chedir tendo mendata. Sure. Yeah, lamp basho. Okay. Everybody ready? Sure.
Hello.
Hello. Lamp zoom naga. Sure. Sure. Tinggal lamp sina.
It's gonna be our whole family.
There. Yeah.
I think.
On a dish, yeah.
Men då sa liksom jag så liksom du.
You're not sure, God. Yeah, not sure. Everybody. Anna de, not sure. No. Mama bla on the screen teni be bedo sa na sure na ga. Choshum kato be go.
Çevre birbirinden yandı.
Yeah. Come on, stand up, everybody. Okay, let's get ready. So, hold the lamp. If you have candle in your hand, you can offer on the shrine, and then you can hold the candle, and then just get ready with the lamp offering aspirational prayers. Okay, and also have candle or light or lamp or whatever you have, because we're going to make this aspiration with this lamp. Okay, everybody just get ready. I'll be here soon. So, just a moment. Yeah, look at the churchum lavazum in me. Yeah, churchum kitchen. And in the yazon the kitchen. Charlotte, the natural lavazum. Yeah, okay. Lavazum.
Çörek tam sunu dışarıda.
Ne jarmatımı çecer kutayım. Okay. 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 Yeah, ready. Okay, hold the candle in your hand. And then we'll do the aspirational prayers. Candle also. candle. Okay. Page. Okay, everybody ready? Now let's read in English. Hum, by entering the supreme mandala of the unsurpassable secret, I have taken the path of awakening as the very essence. May I not fall into the great abyss of samsara, nor be born in the stony gorges of desire and hatred, nor be hurled into the copper cauldron of the hell of false views, nor hear the ferocious roars of the beasts of ill will, nor be struck by the poisonous lance of afflictions. May I never be separated from my most kind spiritual friend, or from my Vajra brothers and sisters linked to me by the force of Samaya, or from the wisdom consort bound to me by the third empowerment. In these and all my future lives, and through the profound concentration of these links, may we together successfully ascend the 10 levels. When the time comes to transfer life and exchange bodies, even if we were to fall in the abyss of samsara one more time, may this clear light open the door of illumination. And following in the footsteps of the Vidyadharas, purifying my mind at the level of the 11th Bhumi, all-pervading luminosity, may I spontaneously accomplish the level of the Great Lotus. When I arrive at the level of the will of the Great Assembly, may the Buddhas of the past welcome me from the front. May the Idam sustain me from behind. May the Bodhisattvas encircle me. May the offering goddesses lead me. And may the Mamos and powerful mothers protect me. When I reach the willow leaf Buddha field and abide in the level of no returning, having seen the face of the Vajra king of wrathful deities, becoming inseparable from the Vidyadharas, may I accomplish the unsurpassable body, speech, and mind. 2 more times, the last line. May I accomplish the unsurpassable body, speech, and mind. May I accomplish the unsurpassable body, speech, and mind. Then now you offer this on the shrine, the lamp on the shrine, and then we will continue with the Sri Kaya Puja. Tayi Rishka and change me, Rishka Palu change me. Api ani chegi from the bank. Ani kachilo, yellow ani earphone connected the hangis and kachul ani cable gray kati. Then and let's have a sit with it of the law. Judging on it. Press to the Jimmy. Yeah. Jimmy. I need that press. I had comfortable. I think box not so. Chatenders. Som det mellan touchminute. Goodbye bene. Sen så var det box not so. Ja, dog in the suda. Mouse and cut it. Any not touch. Chegi phone basho ran tambo gade ani chugo ani wogi di chugo plug ni pati Nash okay, so now we'll begin the Trikaya Puja. So as I told you, the Trikaya consists of the Dharmakaya, Amitabha, Sambhogakaya, Chenrezi. So Sambhogakaya, Chenrezi we already performed, so we don't need to do that. So we'll do first Ngandro. Let's begin with Ngandro. You have the Trikaya prayer. Trikaya prayer. Ngandro Tacha.
남다야.
Naltani Nalta. Chara on day. Chara block much women. Block on Nabdi. Yani मैं charger थी charging Nabdi.
또 베이스 차지야.
मैं charger iPhone charger में 안좀 charge 탭 찍으면 Nabdi. 아파 진짜 쏘는 파가도.
나도 수이.
앞에 오기 lightning 처럼 오는. Okay. So let's begin with Ngandro. So Ngandro. 나 올두면 아바이 아빠주 대충 아바이 파유
아니나. 미미.
책이나 이 앞에 있는 중고들
왜 어디가?
우리 Ngandro 좀 해봐 Ngandro 오늘 뭔가 재미있다 또 당겼고 Okay, now you ready? Happy lots of us in the on duga.
수.
Mali light on in the chat.
뭐이.
Okay. 걔 중요해 저기 해야 돼. 다시 lots of 걔 중거라며. 책이 같은. Demet'miş. Ki bomba çok uzun. So Semchen kungi pende tru Semchen kungi Tane zonde korwa matomba Semchen kungi pende Ludan lonche pe tsoni zoche kenjo suma Ludan lonche pe tsoni zoche kenjo suma Sera kengi ludan lonche pe tsoni zoche kenjo suma Bajra sato samaya manu palaya peta sato dino bhate chadridu me va subhai me va sarva siddhi me prayasa sarva kama sucha me chetam shriyam kuruhum sarva tata gata benjama me mudra benja bhava maha samaya Manu palaya benja sato dino bhate chadridu me va subhai me va Sarva siddhi me prayasa sarva kama sucha me chetam shriyam kuruhum sarva tata gata benjama me mudra benja bhava maha samaya Bajra sato samaya manu palaya paja sato deno pati sadurdo me bhava subhaka Sarva tata gata benjama me mudra benja bhava maha samaya Sadom benja sato Sangye malu de beko sawe lama chola sabate diche do sundu tuje son de sun junche me parachinge de sun sangye malu de beko sawe lama chola sabate diche do sundu tuje son de sun junche me parachinge Sun sangye malu de beko sawe lama chola sawe diche do sundu tuje sun de sun junche me parachingi Gumbo che majura dola pamba me bata lapche gege rubash ani ludan lonche getsara che majura dola pamba me bata lapche gege rubash ani ludan lonche getsara che majura dola pamba me bata gege de ke chung zoni Gigme dro bara
Sorry? So is it? Dile la kamji bomzoni.
Okay, then now page 19, we begin with the 7-line prayer. 7-line prayers, and then page 20, refuge and bodhicitta. Namke nesu namka gangwa ye lama ye dam kandro tsonam dam sangye che dan ge den pambe so tadan drogen gibe jansun che sangye che dan soge chonam lai janchu bardo dani jansun che dāgī jinsōi gībē senam gē drōlai penchē sāngē drōbarāi shō. Page 20 in English. In the sky filled to the reaches of space are the assembly of lamas, hidams, and dakinis, Buddhas, Dharma, and Sanghas of noble beings. I and all beings respectfully take refuge in them. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Sanghas, I go for refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of my generosity and other perfections, may I accomplish Buddhahood for the benefit of sentient beings. One more time, page 20. In the sky filled to the reaches of space are the assembly of lamas, hidams, and dakinis, Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha of noble beings. I and all beings respectfully take refuge in them. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Sanghas, I go for refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of my generosity and other perfections, may I accomplish Buddhahood for the benefit of sentient beings. Dadan taye semjen nam yene sangye yimbala yimbara shebe dani do chanchu chodo semge do semjen tamjen dewa dan dewe judan tembara juru che dunga dan dunga ge judan rewara juru che dunga mebe dewa dan medre wara juru che Nering Shandang Dang Jalwe Tanyam Seme Pala Nebara Juru Chi. Page 21. I and all boundless sentient beings are Buddhas from the primordial beginning. In order to realize this nature, I cultivate the supreme mind of awakening. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness, which is free from suffering. May they abide in boundless equanimity, free from desire and hatred to near and far. One more time, page 21. I and all boundless sentient beings are Buddhas from the primordial beginning. In order to realize this nature, I cultivate the supreme mind of awakening. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness, which is free from suffering. May they abide in boundless equanimity, free from desire and hatred to near and far. Excuse me. Page 22. Page 22. Those in as many worlds as there are in the 10 directions, the line of human, the Tathagatas of the 3 times, to all of them without exception, I offer prostrations with my body, speech, and mind with faith. Through the power of my prayer for the excellent noble conduct, in the actual presence of all conquerors appearing in my mind, with my body with utmost respect manifested as many particles as there are in the realms, I prostrate perfectly to all the conquerors. Upon each atoms are as many Buddhas as there are atoms in the world. Sitting amidst their heirs, the Bodhisattvas. In this way the entire Dharma expands without exception. I reverentially envision as being filled with conquerors. All inexhaustible oceans of praises to them, with oceans of sounds and melodies, thoroughly expressing the noble qualities of the conquerors, I render praises to all Sugatas. With excellent flowers and excellent garlands, music, ornaments, a supreme parasol, supreme butter lamps, and excellent incenses, I make offerings to the conquerors. With finest garments, superior fragrance, and powdered medicines equal to Mount Sumeru, and with all exalted and supreme arrangements, I make offerings to the conquerors. Also the offerings, those are unequaled and vast. Through my reverential envisioning, I offer to all the conquerors. Through my strength of faith in the noble conduct, I prostrate and make offerings to all conquerors. Under the power of desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, speech, and likewise with my mind. Whatever negativities that I have committed, I confess each one of them individually. The merits of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, the solitary realizers and those on the path of learning and beyond, as well as the merit of each and every being, I rejoice in all of them. All those who are the lamps of the world systems of the 10 directions, who have successfully attained the stages of awakening free from attachment, to all those protectors I request to turn the unexcelled wheel of Dharma. To those wishing to display the attainment of Parinirvana, for the purpose of bringing benefit and happiness to sentient beings, for kalpas as many as atoms in the universe, I beseech them with my palms joined together to remain. For having made prostrations, offerings, and confessions, for rejoicing at others' virtues, and for requesting to teach, whatever little merit I have accumulated through these efforts, I dedicate them all for the awakening of all sentient beings. Page 29. Nang si dam jen de wai jen ge shin, tai rai du ne se ge sa je la, rin chen na zo jin be ya le chen, ban de we lu dan jai ke nin, kun chang pai be dem bai jin ro, ye yen chen re zi dan tu chen to, tu nai ban de san ge be mai ke, chab do jang sem drai chong so ke koro, Kyul Kuen Du Be Dai Ni Chen Nam Lai, Ni Ne Char Che Jan Shu Sem Choi Ke, Chai Se Lu Dan Long Che Te Me Bu, Che Dan Rai Che Nyan Be De Tong Shai, Ge Lai Ye Rai Che Koro Koro Jin Do, Nyang Yen Da Wai Me Barai Den Shu Ne, Tai Dai Mai Juro Sem Chen Tam Che La, Di Che Barando Kun Tu Tu Je Zi, Du Sun Sai Pe Ge Tsai Jan Chu Mu, Se De Du Je Tong Vara Juro Mai Tai, De Wai Shin Ge Shin Do Ke Vara Sho. Back to page 29. All phenomenal existences are the Devachan pure realms, equal to the atoms in the universe. Up in the golden earth is an immeasurable palace of myriad of jewels, with waterfalls, joyful songs, and birds with melodious sound, everything resounding solely the truth of the noble ones. On the right and left are Avalokeshvara and Vajrapani. In front is the glorious Buddha lotus born, and hosts of bodhisattvas and arhats surrounding in the back. To the one who is the quintessence of all conquerors, I go for refuge and cultivate bodhicitta from my heart. I prostrate and offer my body and wealth continuously. I confess all negativities and downfall, whether by natural or ethical. I rejoice in the virtue and request you to turn the will of Dharma, and request to remain stably without passing into nirvana. Look upon all motherly sentient beings and me, in this life, in future lives, and in Bardo. With great compassion, I dedicate the root of merit accumulated in the 3 times for awakening. As soon as the conditioned factor of this life come to an end, may we be born in Devachan pure. Om Mama Rani Zivinte Soa Zivende Swaha. Om Mama Rani 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 Zivende Swaha. Om Mama Om Amarani Jayante So 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 Om Amarani Om Amarani Jayante So 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 Om Amarani Om Amarani Jayante So 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 Om Amarani Jayante Now page 34. Start from page 34. Start from page 34. We'll be chanting along with the there's a recorded chanting, so we'll please follow. It's a little bit faster, but you can follow along.
la chalo mi ge sembang me ni ne ga we je so ye nam de ye sanam nyam do to pa so de che pa pa nam da so ke ye wa dong ro tong la ye ra mo la me jang chu chu do sing ge do den ja zen je la ye ra mo mi ge chu ko pa pa ye wa chu Shenge soja jimba tongwa dan tongwa suje denga kawa Kamba tundan shida jango mai dendan denbe tamje deba chu Chabda nije komje shilai che yewa dendan tongla yenam Chojo jete rabjang tamje nai zosan gende rinpo malemba Dedanam la chege koloni jache dodo korwa tage Moshe tuke deden kembarase sangye jansim tenzin gairesu Nyange dawara shikun dedanai nyange mita shube korwa Dechen dage desum gewanam drowa simche kunye dendomo Puja la me jancho nuko ne kamson korwa donge tuju Deye gewa dala nyurmen ne Dichere dime chewa chongezi Nime la zange luto ne Kajo se me yage ganga Dure chewa me che tam che che Sambe denge che de ye jendo Tenda rola pendo ja jendo Nime tenda tempa tu marai sho Dine sebe jumata Trube sange lupane Yelange de bagezo Dine musun jumpa sho Dine yikana wangi Shive dune mepa sho Jancho senda chigin Suchun tuke namka jen Dewa chindo joayi Lamde lama mepa sho Netson dune selam Ami dike mita jo Dena kasim kewa sho Koma nene tate bara Korwa dina yune Tula chula kewa sho Mine miru ke chocha Keka nache kame no Dune nima kachemo Vedan haye dike de Duman pepe se jendo Deba kutsam meba sho Nidu zeno duduna Nida juma jendram she, kajem putam me barso. Sasho yure kangin nai, milam yuge kangin. Dembara manjo shembara sho, kame korwe jansoni. Nyenchen chenne kapai she, dewa chinge shingamso. Shite me par jembara sho, kajem chewa tunjeni. Jage nine kapai she, nuke choge namkala. Jikne kamne jamne bai, kiche yula jejen. Dewa chindo chimbar sho, dero sangye yekame. Monsun shube shantomne, dewa kamche kakar sho. Kene shige chonjo bai, meto dunyan nimora. Zute kewa lembar sho, kiche nila nuzone. Tembe tembe nuto sho, nike dobe tesongi. Loran haje kata tu, nangre teke lanjene. Sangye sonne penaya, meto kane miteo. Sangye shevje chireke, deta kala mi jonsho. Kema kato meto che, lepa neke shatonzo. Sunam tola sujoye, late tene chevejo. Same chapra tene, sangye koche chevajo. Dese deje shepade, chaye chamne kolasha. Chancho lungde tovasho, satan jache chechen. Ranjo niche tovasho, chenre sitan kuchendo. Gese tuo namni ke, jinje rapshe chisonsho. Ninre shindo chocho ye, sangye chansen pamema. Lepa mepa chepada, shindre tache cheches. Dela kula nye koroshi, chike kitse tobaso. Zuchun toba mepa ye, nuke shintan kaldense. Lela zoban lupo ke, mako deda namsudo. Rinja de ye do nam la so sangela Wang ban chen lai ko pai shui che pai du ne che nyen Como de wa chen de do pa che me pa me ma O ta la ta chang lo che na ya ling ga o gen yu Tru ku shin kam je wa ja chen le si la dru ma Sa do te chun je wa ja che chi che pa jan su Oba nama samo shu nyun do ram ne te chen Oba me para chen para shu suke ne do chang lo Aye minge sawara to sun cho chen de lam chen Chen do shin de le che para shu kya san de ye kar be Dewa chen ge shang chen te ka pa dang ne chen wan Ta to shin de chen para shu chang pa ne so me be pa Kesa diye sangye nam jikten di la nam jinse Zuzhu tokye de rome sangye che che kam chen La yan de chen shi kam su topa me par do warai sho Zalon chai nge jo tsan che sangye shin guen gi Yen de gyo pa tam che chi gong pai shin kam gung le ke pa la nam Dewa jingi shingdele gyawara shu rinchen saji kenyam laptu Yang jin jache seji yusere barai minai ninchi penga Shingdele gyawara shu rinchen luma ledru pansam shi Luma tasa devo rinchen ge dete trupe janso kenin Satan jache chege ganam roy motsara chenpo shingdele gyawara shu Pichu chulon yan lai gete mai deshe duse chuge zingong Rinchen na du temge pake koi Neto pemba jishim ge koi Pemba leze panto pemba cho Leze zela chube sangye Yasen chubu shingre kya sho Nikon ge dan ye son gamin Nino duma du son de dan den Gata du kon tatse la son Dunga tamche shingre pema nyo Dewa chenpo shingre kya sho Dume me chen yame kya ne Kunchang me to peme gunne Tamche kulle kepa tanse to Kula tsokro la so tsembe gen Monshe matan chenga kula ngai Yete pame shingre kya sho Ranjo rinchen natso sheye kai Chinde tongche yela chepe jo Seto minge gede kenge droi Lake miti tatu tsimban Kande cheche labe tene jon Kamche lame pechen chelaji Dege kunjon shinde kewa shoi Jishin luke mego chachen Shingdan pemo chulon kamche le Yido uwe suda jeron Nongche chepe chenpo tabu jon Bine mechan chupe lamazu Chepe lamu dune tabu che Dombara dese rinchen sheye Yawa dese rinchen che sante Dasa dune me penge dan Jadan jinshi chulo romo so Tarpe dena nyebe chedan Nide tsela navara kamni jai Dese zimbo chulon denon Rodran kante tela tetara joy Yeshen rupe shindere kewara shu Shindere zobe sangye yopa me Kyopa chame nyanye beta Dese deye shakchen je parasho Namche yopa me te shivara shu Kyopa kange lunge temane Nike badu temane ne Gyalsai chenre setan me te shen Deye yola tamche zimbara shu Sala tamche nube torang lai Chenre siten numai sangye Sangye yusar kunne papa ye Perse kyoko shechara jutensu Shabda chechen tamche nyambara shol Kuse kyaba jewa chodun Gomcha kuchu tsacho shubeze Tato shabje nyenguru jebata Minje sungye tamche tsimbara shol Nyange dene deye temba Kyaba dunchur drodan jewa cha Gomcha sunne nese tsenzenzi Tuchen totan tato midre shoy Dene tuchen totle sangye Deje shepa rato temba ni Yenden dogo tsebe kemurdu se tenpa chenre sitanyam sangye deye tato shabdin chebe cheche tapche chekunzi teta dage chende chema chingam deyam dage shingshen tu lane zobe sangye toman zo sangye ne tsebai me kata chende sangye jokun minchen chupa jangme chowa chenpa su bene zunjo bebe mane Deje shenpa tsetan senam dai yente yeshe seje tseme Chupo nawa taye yupai me tsetan yeshe mane june Kaje keke tsene su tsenpai genye leke name matoma Mechwa do tsene jen senpo so jepa kune chopa kubesu Tani keke tsen chatse we jikta dume kule chatse su Tashe bunzon zola jinje loe sangye kusan nipe jala Chinde mi jo dembe jala dai gede mi jo dembe jala Chila me lam talje du parai sho Chochan suro tela benza dwe omu ane sho Chan suro namo manje shire namo so shire namo tam shire Okay, page 86. Emaho, how amazingly marvelous, the amazingly wondrous Buddha Amitabha with Supreme Protector Chandriji on his right, and the powerful Bodhisattva Sattva Vajrapani on his left, and the limitless retinues of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas surrounding him. Where there is limitless wondrous peace and bliss, is the pure realm called Devachan. Soon as I and others transfer from this life, without other births interrupting, may we take birth over there and see the face of Amitabha. Thus this aspiration that I am praying here, may all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions bless to accomplish it without any hindrance. Tadyatha Penza Driya Awa Bodhanaye Soha. Okay, page 86 one more time. In Tibetan now. Okay. Now you can rest for a few minutes. There's a lot of chanting. And go the
So this next part is the Chenrezig. You can skip that. So page 91 through, let's see, all the way down. So 117, page 117. 얘기 기대 안 쓰지 마. 캠era 좀 그쪽 세우산이 아니기 게임이면 아이팟 기기 충전에 아이팟 제로 소셜 아이팟 파 세우스 기좀 같이나 게 Okay, page 117. 그렇지. 이게 게임이 거의 맞는 거 같아. What we recited is the aspirational prayer to be born in the Devachen, or the pure realm of Buddha-Amitabha, called the Great Bliss, pure realm. In order to be born there, there are 4 factors. One of the factors is to know the configurations of the pure realm. So that's why that's a lot of chanting there is describing the different characteristics of the pure realm there. So anyway, in the future you can get to learn that one. Okay, page 117. Emaho, the sphere of reality is all pervasive and extends greatly. Infinite appearance of primordial wisdom extends everywhere. The clouds of Vajra music of non-duality are displayed. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Southwest of here is the fan continent of the Rakshas, surrounded by many terrifying cities, and in the center is the majestic ruby mountain, high and splendid. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. On top of the peak that is spacious, vast, and flat is the marvelous, glorious great mansion that is spectacular, which consists of manifold precious jewels from nature. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It has 4 corners and 8 facets, with an utterly beautiful roof, and gems such as crystal, lapis, ruby, and sapphire radiating brightly. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It is ornamented with 3 stories, balconies, a skylight, windows, wide doors, 4 gateways, a dharma wheel, an umbrella, and a deer. The coral doors have a lock made of Z and agate. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the middle there is the 3-tiered pagoda-styled roof of turquoise, emerald, rubies, diamonds, and so forth, embellished with an overhang and a balcony. The magical gem on top brightly illuminates everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Various precious half-netted and flowing ornaments are arranged. Half-moon vajras, silk scarves, and fans are sewing. Bells and small bells are naturally ringing with the sound of dharma. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Clouds are completely and utterly condensed in space. These gemmed clouds of the Bodhisattva's aspiration are filled with beautiful divine sons and daughters. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. All of them raising excellent parasols, victorious symbols and banners, with pleasant music playing and songs of praise being sung. Sainted bath water is sprinkled from immaculate crystal vases. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In all the directions there is a tent, the density of rainbow and garlands of light. A soft rain of flowers all swirled into the form of an exquisite pavilion. A gentle wind carries the fragrance of incense everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Up on the platform of desirable qualities, there is an assembly of charming and smiling offering goddesses, with infinite expressions of song and dance, manifesting inexhaustible clouds of offering that pervade everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The assembly of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, wisdom holders, and Dakinis that reside in all of the realms that are envisioned by oneself come together in that realm like the gathering of dust in the rays of sunlight. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It is entirely surrounded from the outer perimeter by successive fences of 5 colors such as skull, metal, copper, silver, and gold, and 7 lines of courtyards. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. From inside it is successively ornamented by the bathing pond, with water birds and wild animals playing relaxingly in flower pastures, and a river of ambrosia flows through the medicine grassland. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The jeweled marshland is filled with golden sand. Precious trees are bent by leaves and fruit. An assembly of emanation birds are singing pleasant Dharma songs. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the last courtyard there are cascading streams of blood. The chunks of great corpse flow as waves. Various fierce birds and wild animals are turbulent as the wind. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Outside in the dark canyon is the assembly of rakshas and gate protectors. Along with terrifying howling laughter, they hold frightening weapons. Unfortunate ones will not have the opportunity to travel past them. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the center of the palace that is all qualities spontaneously present, upon a pollen bed with 1,000 petals and a precious lion throne, are the spear of the sun and moon of method and wisdom disseminating light. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Over there resides my marvelous guide, the embodiment of all refuges, the enlightened emanation body Padmasambhava, who overpowers with splendor apparent existence. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. He abides by the observances, and his rainbow Vajra body blazes with glory of the marks and signs. He delightfully smiles with a bright expression, and his loving wide open eyes gaze straight ahead. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The pure melody of the supreme speech is inexpressible and unceasing. The lion's roar which completes the 60 branches, the sound of this profound and pervasive Dharma nectar is distinctive. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. His non-conceptual mind is free from elaborations, and he has the wisdom essence of the inseparability of profundity and clarity. With omniscience, compassion, and power, he protects all beings like his own child. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Around the main one appears an area of his magical display, as the sun and its rays, such as the 5 classes of Tetrangzal, the 8 supreme names, and so forth. Whatever is in accordance for taming others. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the right front row, the assembly of Indian and Tibetan wisdom holders, singing melodious Vajra songs and perform the observances of union and liberation. Within the vast expanse of enlightened mind that is beyond activity and effort, may we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the left front row are the supreme omniscient translators and pandits. Individual voices are in dialogue, translating, explicating, teaching, and listening to the profound subject very clearly without it being mingled together. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the row to the right of the right row is the assembly of Siddhas, the treasure discoverers performing the wonderful magical drama of showing the meaning of the mind lineage and of deciphering the symbols of the word lineage of yellow parchment. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the left of the right row is the assembly of mantric awareness holders, opening the bottle of hexes and directing the arrowhead of activity, grinding the obstructors, maras, enemies, and elemental spirits into dust. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the right of the left row are the assembly of Indian and Nepalese Dakinis, whose beautiful expressions overflow. They are utterly and perfectly youthful and offer the desirable qualities of the great exaltation of the supreme secret. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the left of the left row is the assembly of Mon and Tibetan Dakini, the glorious yoginis enjoying the gathering for the feast wheel of exaltation and emptiness, performing the Vajra dance. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In front, the main one, the lady in Tsok is emanating the offering cloud of great exaltation with a complete expression of veneration. She embraces the fortunate ones and reveals the symbolic teachings of the four empowerments. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Behind, among the gathered net of 5 colors, are stacked the texts that are expensive chests of the essence of the supreme vehicle. The natural dharma sound of the special instructions of sutras and mantras are resounding. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. On the veranda are the glorious messengers such as the Ginkaras, Lankas, blazing ones, black sorcerers, and place wanderers, those who exile the Samaya breakers and guard the Samaya keepers as their children. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. At the 4 gates, the 4 great kings and their subjects, and the forces of virtue's protectors gather as a crowd, protecting from obstacles and manifesting billowing clouds of offerings. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Outside the 8 great emanated Rakshas kings, through the communication, policy, and law that distinguishes between good and bad, bring the assembly of flesh eaters into the Dharma. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the 2nd story, in a pavilion, a gathering of 5 light, is the Sambhogakaya as the Lord of Compassion, the lotus-eyed one, Avalokeshwara. With realms infinite as atoms of the all-pervasive 3 roots gathered around him, may we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the center of the upper story, which is the wisdom realm of emptiness and clarity, the primordial Lord Dharmakaya, the unchanging light, Amitabha, is surrounded by the ocean-like assembled retinue who are his self-dynamic display. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The qualities, arrangements, and the perfect glory of the victorious realms of the 3 kayas condensed together, without exception, is the marvelous emanated realm. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. At the time when I die, may I be free from the pain of massive suffering of the destruction of my vital channels, and without seeing the fearful deluded appearance of the intermediate state, may I be transformed with immeasurable exaltation, joy, and delight. May the assembly of Dakas and Dakinis approach and invite me, they who are holding various kinds of desirable offerings, along with silk roads of rainbows and lights, rains of flower bouquets, banners, umbrellas, victorious symbols, and manifold musical sounds. May Mother Tsogel, who is blazing blue light, saying, "My only child, now let us go to the glorious mountain," directly take me by the wrist and bring me to the lotus-like pure land. May I completely pass instantly like magic through the fearful gate guards, dangerous passages, and so forth, with courageous confidence without any doubt, and see the supreme face of the Guru, the Soul Father. May I manifest the cloud of offering substances of ever-excellent Samantabhadra that is filled with whatever is desired, this sky treasure of the precious mind, letting it pervade extensively throughout all the realms. May I gain the power to please the deities. May I enjoy the celebration of the nectar of the supreme vehicle, together with the assembly of Dakas and Dakinis, passing to the state of wisdom holder without difficulty. May I be enlightened within the expanse of the lotus one's mind. From that may I bring sentient beings equal to the limit of the sky, without any exception, to the glorious city of the fan continent. Through various pervasive enlightened activities, which is the net-like magical dance, according to whatever is necessary to tame them, may all beings who either see, hear, remember, or touch me swiftly gain the excellent opportunity that the glorious Buddha Padmakara will compassionately embrace them as the extraordinary ones to be tamed. And may they be ripened and liberated by the blessings of the ocean of the precious three roots, and by the infallible truth of phenomena, the nature of phenomena. May auspiciousness descend for accomplishing my pure altruistic aspirations as I wish, without any obstacle. Page 145. Page 151. Sangye gunge ngoi kanchen je oge rinpo chalai sewa de
namje zede nawa numanda pema do kewara jinge lo. Repeat that. Sangye kunge ngoi kadrinje uge rinpoche chalai sewande namje zede nawa numanda pema do kewara jinge lo. Sangye kunge ngoi kadrinje uge rinpoche chalai sewande namje zede nawa numanda pema do kewara jinge lo. Okay, now shower of blessings. Okay. Page 179, 180. Page 179, 180. Shower of blessings. So. su tra pe te cha ta lu zen yu dang long ju te sun ki we zong kong san che pe jin du mi ne du tome ne sa de dong ma lu sha se che kyo wa kyun ge yen den gi sabda chi bu gun bu nam ta la ning ne yi ra de be se de shi sabje che ge cha chen be ba gu ta shin ge we ngo bo gun dong Chokam jatsu chi se ne ye para gyungpo kyo ye nam ta chi ne di Kachan chowa jimbe dendo mo Shame kundu kense te shenpo Tunye ni me kyacho rinpo che Nga zo kubre na shen dong ju ki Sende pula se to ye gong Gongbe long le to che se chong la Vedin tagi nila jingye lo Tata tsema nyudu dambada Chada tumu nudu zeto Kudu kanjo mambe koro kenge jesu daru ge jingi lobje shesu se guru pema se de wu yi ge nu jang sang pema ge se dambu yamsen choki ngudro nye pema juni shesu tra kudu kanjo mambe koro kenge jesu daru ge jingi lobje shesu se guru pema se de wu Pema Gesa Gombola, Yanzen Choking Roni, Pema June Shesuta, Kudo Pandro Mambergo, Jiggy Jesuda, Jiggy Jiggy Lodi Shesus, Guru Pema Sedeo. Yin Jansama, Pema Gesa Gombola, Yanzen Choking Roni, Pema June Shesuta, Kudo Pandro Mambergo, Jiggy Jesuda, Jiggy Jiggy Lodi Shesus, Guru Pema Sedeo. Jansan Bema Gesa Dombola, Yamsen Choking Rone, Bema June Shesutra, Kodo Kandro Mambelgo, Jingi Jesu Darugi, Jingi Laji Shesus, Guru Bema Sidi. Jansan Bema Gesa Dombola, Yamsen Choking Rone, Bema June Shesutra, Kodo Kandro Mambelgo, Jingi Jesu Darugi, Jingi Laji Shesus, Guru Bema Sidi. Jansan Bema Gesa Dombola, Yamsen Choking Rone, Bema June Shesutra, Kodo Kandro Mambelgo, Jingi Jesu Darugi, Jingi Laji Shesus, Guru Bema Sidi. Jansan Bema Gesa Dombola, Yamsen Choking Rone, Bema June Shesutra, Kodo Kandro Mambelgo, Jingi Jesu Darugi, Jingi Laji Shesus, Guru Bema Sidi. Jansan Bema Gesa Dombola, Yamsen Choking Rone, Bema June Shesutra, Kodo Kandro Mambelgo, Jingi Jesu Darugi, Jingi Laji Shesus, Guru Bema Sidi. Gugu sewa tambe lama yabyum ge josam tang tukane yeshe ge yezere lama gata tarjane rangi ningara tembe jujinge lambara juru. As I pray fervently with devotion, five-colored wisdom light rays like filaments stretching, radiate out from the union at the heart of the Lama Yabenyu. Dissolve into my heart and bless my mind stream.
Page 205.
Nidang Sendu Chala Chema Sho Ranshin Dini Ringe Drupal Sho Ranshin Tare Gewa De Korwa Nyeson Dong Chul Sisar Laryang Mingme Shin Chamche Kusum Mudur Sho Dewa Dungi Sanchen Tse Lame Choge Tenpali Chitara Kala Nishar Shin Gyalpan Yowa Dara Tari Giri Sawa Nidang Giri Sawa Shin Dajan Jine Pate Lami Tuwa Yosu Zobe Yenten Tang Lara Joshi Sanji Gi Tenpa Rinpoche Darshin Gepa Chile Kebu Tongten Tu Yoshi Kempa Tang Sewa Nipa Sum Tara Chine Zobe Sange Shu Re Tuna Nebe Semjen Tabje Korwa Dunge Ge Janso Chenpo Le Jode Yudu Moba Zoba Sange Paranjo
Page 219. Read lots of decision. Emma Ho, in the heart of a blossoming lotus up in the waters of the lake. You are the spontaneously accomplished wisdom, the embodiment of the five Buddha families. O great self-existing Pema Yavyum, surrounded by clouds of Dakinis, to you we pray. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. As a result of our negative actions whenever we suffer from illness, malevolent spirits and obstacles, warfare and violence, famine and starvation, then remember your promise that even simply to think of you will immediately consume all such suffering. We implore you from the depths of our hearts, O Lord of Ugen, grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. To practice devotion, discipline, and generosity, to liberate the mind through hearing the Dharma, and to have dignity, self-control, and knowledge. Make these 7 noble human qualities penetrate the minds of all sentient beings, and so bring peace and happiness to the world. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. When oppressed by illness, suffering, and unwanted circumstances, falling prey to harm and obstruction from negativity and demonic forces, threatened by fire, water, and journeys of great danger, when this life is spent and death arrives, at all these times we have nowhere to turn except to you. Care for us with your great compassion, O great Ugen Guru. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. The Zum Sangye Guru Rinpoche, Odro Kundak Dewa Chimboja, Parche Kusul Dudu Drambos. Sewa Debsu Jinge Laptu Se Chinan Same Parche Shiva. Samba Lingi Rubar Jinje Lo Dusum Sange Guru Rinpoche Odro Kunda Dewa Chimbush Parche Kunze Dudu Drabo Tse Sewa Deso Jinge Labdo Se China Same Bache Shiwa Samba Lingi Rubar Jinje Lo Dusum Sange Guru Rinpoche Odro Kunda Dewa Chimbush Parche Kunze Dudu Drabo Tse Sewa Deso Jinge Labdo Se China Same Bache Shiwa Sambal Hinge Drupara Jinje Lo Tisum Sange Guru Rinpoche Odro Kunda Dewa Chimwe Parche Kunse Dudu Drabo Se Sewa Deso Jinge Laptus China Same Parche Shiva Dan Sambal Hinge Drupara Jinge Lo Sange Unge Ngogo Kadrin Chen Ugen Rinpoche La Sewa Namje Zede Nama Numa Ta Pema Vedu Kevara Jinje Lo Sange Kusum Nebe Chen Lapdan Chinni Mijur Dembe Chen Gede Miche Debe Chen Laki Jita Ngoje Men Lam Drum Barai Sho Om Swasti. The indestructible Vajra life of the stainless primordial space and the unceasing great compassionate radiance of the passionate supreme method in union is the glorious Herukape Mate Trangsal. I invoke you, embodiment of the wisdom intent of the three roots from the basic space. From past lives you have stabilized the power of sublime motivation. You are matchless in your intention to preserve and spread the accomplishment lineage of Pemagara's great tradition. Holder of the mantra Vidyadhara with a smiling face, courageous one, tamer of beings in others' perceptions, the display of your Rupakaya has dissolved, alas. Yet the spontaneous, compassionate race that you cultivated while on the path of learning are unceasing. Through the power of interdependent origination and we sentient beings, in the clear mirror of our unwavering threefold faith, we pray that the continence of the Nirmana Kayamun swiftly reflects, and that the sacred protector of sentient beings and Buddha's teachings returns. By the power of the truth of the infallible three root jewels, may the objective of our one-pointed supplication be fulfilled without obstacles according to our wishes. Samaya. Page 228. Om Swasti Sangye Peme Tuje Tatonse Motsara Trupe Kesar Shepa Rodul Gilwe Shalkin Dadral Ku Kazan Dulce Senam Beldosha Rigzain Yugu Sansum Yeshin Selme Chile Deko Rabjo Sasum Kego Rewa Pongshindo Yongdrup Tape Ngogo Shape Kunju Tsasun Jansu Dento Tang Denga Damchen Chamdra Tuse Taja Membe Dendre Hungir Roden Lapchen Gigme Tarachin Sho Om Swasti Tenyo Sotsa Dechen Dorje Rubze Chime Nyume Yeshe Sem Dudul Pema Tedren Heru Ke Nanse Zinen Sewang Jinchen Jigme Ngagi Wanchu Kenze Ter Zapsan Norbu Zechan Dorje Zin Tome Trinle Nambara Gelwen Sansum Mishe Tabra Tojes Vimal Ladan Ada Chideye Tuje Gome Tuke Damchet Nikdu Tendan Droe Pungendu Yome Dorje Ngoro Tenjuse Bedan Laksam Geve Savin Dinelu Me Dreshere Gekete Jetar Memba Drezan Yurza Sasum Drashe Pelge Ze Juruche Om Swasti Gelwa Choyang Yeshe Jumetra Drime Lingpe Yangse Rabdropa Gochen Geltro Sanga Tenzen Sho Uze Taten Zechen Rabge Sho Om Swasti Tsela Rizen Janso Ngowo Ni Chimme Tsoke Dorje Chinlapki Dungse Janna Kaljar Shabden Jin Lapchen Dendro Zepa Thara Chen Sho Om Amarani Zivente Swaha Om Swasti Lume Chamne Janso Jinto Yi Jingme Tupten Chenle Palbaragi Shabe Michik Kaljar Rapten Lapchen Dendro Sheden Thara Chen Sho Om Swasti Drupju Shije Temba Zimbe Da Dingre Wangdu Choke Drupe Kute Site Badu Rapteni Shenben Leji Chinle Lundru Sho Lama Kukam Samvara Sewa De Chodu Kuse Ringwara Sewa De Chinle Darshin Kyabara Sewa Lama Dandrewa Mebar Jinje Lo Pende Jungwe Neje Po Temba Yundre Nebat Temba Zimbe Kebu Nam Kuse Gelsen Denjuruchi Dongak Churzu Tsangla Manowa Tinshin Rumne Rikse Tupden Ningbo Sanga Ngajurpe Temba Pelge Zamling Chabjuruchi Peme Ringo Ngajuru Zoba Ching Eden Ningbo Shinda Dojum Kange Zabdere Temba Siteba Minu Shedan Drupe Zenjuruchi Ken Loi Che Son Ring Loi Che Zamle Sason Chapar Pel Roju Choson Nawada Midra de Son Gele Sho Nandra Riksum Hanga Chigu Mankudan Yeshe Robe Jamle Zapsan El Jor Chimbu Nyamlen La Yerme Tuki Tigle Rochi Sho Kewa Kundu Yanda Lamada Tralme Chege Pella Longe Chin Sadan Lamgi Yende Rabzote Palden Lame Gopan Nuloto Sho Om Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Om Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Om Benza Guru Pema Te Trinsa Benzar Samaya Da Sindhi Pala Om Benza Guru Pema Te Trinsa Benzar Samaya Da Sindhi Pala Om Benza Guru Pema Te Trinsa Benzar Samaya Da Sindhi Pala Om Benza Guru Pema Te Trinsa Benzar Samaya Da Sindhi Pala Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Happy Sakadawa. Happy New Moon. Okay, Tashidale, everybody, enjoy. It's going to be a fun Sakadawa, everybody. Okay, auspicious Sakadawa, full of blessings and full of, deep realization. Okay, Tashidale, everybody. Tomorrow morning we have puja at 6 a.m. So we will do the Dujum Tersar Ngandro, and then following the Ngandro we will do Buddha Puja. So I think it will take us about 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, so everybody take good rest and see you tomorrow morning at 6.
6
Okay.
a.m.
At 6 a.m. Tashi the lake, everybody. You can take care. Bye bye. Thank you for joining, everybody.
Bye.